Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I did the high note on you nuggers. Now, I've talked about the Kwame Brown situation, but I haven't been in depth with it. I haven't shown the videos or showing what he's talking about. But at the same time, the reason I'm not doing that is I don't want to take away from what he's doing. I don't want to get all my views. I don't want any views off of his stuff because I love what he's doing. And to me, he's and I'm not sending a diss to anybody who's using this video. I'm just saying that I'm not doing it because I want to grow my channel from my hard work. I don't want to put his videos on my channel, even though I would give him respect. I don't want my numbers to grow from that. I want my numbers to grow from my hard work. And there's no disrespect to Kwame or anybody using his videos. That's just me. But Kwame Brown, the media is still not answering this man's questions, and that's pissing me the hell off. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Guys are still not answering the goddamn questions. They're not. And Stephenasmith basically made another buffoon of himself. He basically made himself look like a monkey. And the master basically was the zookeeper. So he basically pulled up all these lowlights of Kwame Brown's career. Still not answering the questions that Kwame asked him. And he just proved it. Stephenasmith just proved that he was wrong. I went to the page where they put the bit up. People in the comment section not buying the Stephenasmith. Or my bad, Stephen Coon Smith. That's your name. Stephen Coon Smith. The guy who disrespected Allen Iverson, disrespected Carmelo, disrespected all these people, disrespected Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant wanted to go win a ring. You were out there the main one advocating to destroy him. The same guy who apologized to the white girl, Michelle Beadle, or I like to say Michelle on the other side of the fence, Bill, if you know what I mean. You didn't even, this is how disrespectful that you are. You didn't even address when he asked you, why were you on the college campuses during that time, Stephenasmith? Or Stephen Coon Smith, my bad, Stephen C. Smith, that's what we'll call you. Stephen C. Smith. You just fell into the trap. You basically proved everything Kwame Brown said was right. And all the people you named, Boyce Watkins, Jack Barnes, you know, everybody you named, those are basically in the good old buddy club, the good old going club. You just proved it. But yet, you basically are trying to tell us that you weren't worried about this. This is beneath you. First off, you came off disrespectful. For one, you talking about you had better things to do with your time than to talk. Why would you talk about that man in that manner? How you should have came off was, I am going to address what Kwame Brown has said. The reason I was on that college campus was to do my job as a journalist, to find out about you and about what you do. That's all you had to say if you were doing that. Then, the analytics. You're dismissing his numbers. He didn't average over 10 rebounds. There's a lot of guys who didn't average over 10 rebounds. Mozgov, that white boy who LeBrownies picked up, that foreigner, he didn't average over 10 rebounds, and he got damn near $80-90 million. So what are you talking about? Like, you're not even attacking the points. You should have talked to him about the analytics. You should have said, you know what, Kwame? I didn't know anything about the analytics. That's what you should have done. But no, you wanted to come out there because your ego was bruised, and you basically did what your master told you to do. Mr. P. I'm going to call him Mr. P. I ain't going to call him by his full name. If you want to know his full name, go to Casino for Life's Patreon. So you basically are going to come out and basically do what every other token Negro does. Deflect. You were deflecting the whole time. Then you're going to say, well, I'm not talking about Kwame Brown, the person. That's what we're trying to talk about, is Kwame Brown, the person. Like, we needed you to answer his questions. But he knew you weren't going to answer it. He said it in the live earlier. I knew you weren't going to answer it. And make sure you guys subscribe to Ticket TV and Pro Basketball Updates. Make sure you go to Pro Basketball Updates. Kwame Brown is over there right now in the live stream. So make sure you support Ticket TV, support Casino for Life and all his channels, the Stream Fiend, One Crack, all that stuff. You know, and shout out to C-Pen for the win and who did it this time. Go check them out. Everyday Gaming 98, the Bear Theater. Bear Theater, my bad, it's Bear Theater. Make sure you go check them out. Jada Black, you know, talking about the modern relationships and the modern women. You know, go support those brothers. Now, here's my thing, Stephen C. Smith. You basically did nothing but deflect. You didn't answer none of the questions that Kwame was asking you. Kwame was asking you about everything that you didn't answer. You didn't answer none of the questions. You just went right to his basketball thing. And of course, if you show lowlights, of course he's going to look bad. But why didn't you show the other highlights of him doing good? No, you couldn't, because that wouldn't fit your narrative. Because you're a narrative-ass person. You're just like everybody else out here. You see, I do real journalism. I listen. I don't hear, I listen. I listen to what Kwame's saying. I don't just sit there be like, oh man, man, that damn Kwame, that damn Kwame is funny. No. I listen to what the hell he's talking about, because he's talking about what guys like Casino and Ticket TV and other content creators have been saying for years. You just made journalism look bad, and that pisses me off, because I graduated with a bachelor's in broadcast journalism. You made everybody look bad that was a journalist. You just proved the point. Journalism is dead. What happened to you, man? You used to be the Stephen A. Smith all us used to like. Now all of a sudden, you've been Stephen Coon Smith, kissing up and licking your master's boots, having to go talk to him to make sure you could talk about certain things. All you did was come out there and make a ratings grab. You got your little ratings for the day, but watch it fade. You see, your ratings are trash. Your show is trash. Your show's about to be taken away. Nobody watched that bull crap. You got the little baby Stephen Coon Smith. Yes! 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 That's all. It's like, dude, what the hell is this? It's like, what this a baby, Stephen? It's two of them? Oh my gosh, dog. This is crazy. It is crazy. I've never seen a man who continuously tears down a man who is asking the question and wanting the conversation. What you should have done, Stephen C. Smith, was actually say, yo, what charity are you at and you are hands-on with? I want to make a donation. That's what you should have done. You should have said, I'm going to make a donation. I apologize for calling you Kwame Brown and being rude how I was. I didn't do my research. I should have did my research better. I messed up. That's what you should have done. You, Stephen Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Finna roll a blunt right now. Then Becky with the good hair. Y'all should have apologized. I been said what y'all should have done. And not only that, Stephen C. Smith, when he was out here going in, what you should have done was you should have had a conversation with that man. You should have did a Zoom call or whatever. But we know you're not going to do that because you have an ego. And your ego feels like, I am above all. I am Stephen Coon Smith. I am tired of all these people. And answer me hitting my email up about Kwame Brown? Kwame Brown? Yes, nigga. Kwame Brown. Yes. Why you don't talk about Adam Morrison and all them like that? That's what he wants to know. That's what we want to know as the people. You left us as the people hanging. You left us You didn't even give us the whole juice. What your punk ass did was you just deflected. You went away from what the issue was at hand, like that punk Jamel Hill, just like those two punks who don't want none of the smoke. That should be the name of their podcast now. It's a travesty. It's a travesty on how you basically made everything turn into a diss Kwame Brown's playing. You know why you did that? Because Kwame is right. You don't know how to speak to a real man. You can't have a conversation with a man. You see, I could have a conversation with men because my father taught me how to respect a man, and when an elder man or somebody who's an elder statesman talk, shut the fuck up. And that's what I do. If I was at a party somewhere or whatever, I'm at a gala or whatever y'all call it, and a real man come in there like Ticket or Carcino or Jada Black or somebody, and they're speaking, I'm going to listen and I'm going to acknowledge them. You didn't even spend one time acknowledging this man. You didn't even spend one time researching the things that he's done, the things he's done for the community. You could have talked about that. But no, you know you couldn't, because you knew if you would have, it would have made you look even better. It would have basically devalue what you've been saying all these years about Kwame Brown being the #1 pick overall. But the thing funny to me is 2 years ago, LeBrownies came out. Y'all didn't say one bad word about LeBrownies. Oh, I know why. Because that was going to be your new face of the league. So you had to make sure he was going to be all right. It's crazy. You hated on that man, and you didn't even have enough respect to basically tell him sorry for all the years you caused him pain. This man has children. He has children, and they have to watch you. They had to watch you for years diss their father. Like, it's cool if you just talk about how you played, and that was it. You moved on from it. But every day you just kept poking the bear. You just kept poking the bear. You kept poking the hornet's nest. And then what happened is you broke that hornet's nest and you poked the wrong goddamn bear, and that motherfucker aired your punk ass out. Which they did. That was very disrespectful that you didn't even spend the time to acknowledge him. This is what I keep telling people. This is what I'm teaching my big brother Germ. He don't know, because Germ don't look at it like that. He just look and see, oh, they're on TV. Because that's how we were taught. I used to be the same way like Germ was. I was a blue pill motherfucker. I used to take what people said on TV until I started realizing these motherfuckers don't know shit. They don't know nothing. They don't talk about analytics. And if they do talk about analytics, they pull up the stats that favor their argument. Perfect example. Shannon Guzzler, no shark. Oh, Skip. I told you, man. Skip, man. Ooh, that boy put up a 30, 12, and 15. But yet, he'll discredit a Dak Prescott. Oh, Dak Prescott put up empty calories, Skip. They didn't win the game. Yo guy lost 3-4 straight championships. Finals. But you talk about, he had a triple-double, Skip. Yeah, those are empty calories. In the words of Shannon Guzzler, no shark, correct? Exactly. You see how I just debunked his damn argument? That's what Kwame is doing to Stephen C. Smith. Stephen, or I'm going to call him Mr. Stephanie, because that's how he act. He act like a Stephanie. You did not do your journalistic homework. You should have came better by apologizing. If you would have apologized, your ratings would have even went further, because people would have saw, man, black empowerment. But you can't do that. You know why? You're hired by espn, aka Racist Central. You got a racist Berman, a racist Golic around, who ain't got no black friends. Their first thing will be like, hey, but I had Tom Jackson. One black guy. One black guy, Chris Berman, really? Yeah, he was good. Tom is good. He's great. Shut your ass up. That's how you know a white person racist. When they talk about, this is my black friend, Tom. And then he got a name that's white. Get the fuck out of here. Look, let's be real. You came out here and did what Angela Rye said to do and all the other gatekeepers told you to do. We know who you are. It's funny that you talked about setting up that bullshit that you said out your mouth when you had Angela Rye on the episode. And Ticket, shout out to him on his pro basketball updates. Please subscribe to that channel. He exposed your ass. You guys are nothing but gatekeepers. Y'all don't care about the black community. You only care about what you can get from the black community. Whether it's poor, rich, or hood, or street, you just want to steer the youth the wrong direction. You guys got my homeboy on Rick Turner. That's my buddy. That is my dog. Y'all got him slobbing all over LeBrownies when the guy's a bum. I'm like, dude, he's a bum. Like, if you would have said Michael Jordan, I'd have been like, okay, cool. Even though I don't like him, but I'd have been like, cool. But you say you like LeBrownies. Come on, man. The brainwash of the media has made you into nothing but a zombie. You can't have your own mind. If you have your own mind or you're speaking your real truth, it's gonna be like, Oh, that's boring, man. I'm finna go watch these two guys fight over a piece of chicken. boy, them boys funny, boy. Look at that boy there, boy. That's Rayco. That's Dre right there. That's how y'all sound, like some dumbasses. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the BS. I'm sick of the media trying to make people look like they don't know what they're talking about. Then they try to say you're crazy. It's like, how is that person crazy? How are they crazy? Because they disagree with your point? Me and Burundi Sledge are two black men who disagree about certain things, but you know what? We don't call each other a dumbass. We don't call each other idiot. We don't call each other the F word and all that stuff. Because you know why? Because it's the meeting of the minds. Burundi is very intelligent. He is a man. He is an alpha male. Me, I'm very intelligent. I am an alpha male. I'm going to say how I feel, and I'm going to be who the hell I am, whether a person likes it or not. I used to be that person who was trying to be nice and make sure everybody was okay. That don't get you nowhere. Nobody respects the nice guy. Nice guys finish last. The people who are respected are the a-holes and the liars and the busters. That's not real. The reason I call RNS real nigga shit, is not because we all gangbang or we shoot nothing. It's the meeting of a lot of black men coming together to have a discussion that started on Carcino StreamYard, and I made me a platform. Now everybody comes to my platform because you know why they come? They don't come because, oh man, it's HD, you know, he over this. They come because they respect me. They respect real journalism. I give them real journalism. I give them stories where I had Uncle Frank one time like, man, I didn't know about that. That's great journalism that I did. I found out about it. I did my research and I put it out there. They respect my work ethic. Every day I drop 2 videos. And then when I'm not working, I probably drop 6, 8, maybe 10 videos. I try to do that a day and then do a StreamYard just to kick it with the fellas. Because they're black men who are in their own situations, what they're dealing with. That's called respect. I told you, I didn't come on here for the views and subscriptions. I don't need this channel. I really don't need to do this. I don't have to do this. I do this because I love it. Because I miss journalism. I miss going out there and having to work my brain and to read, to learn things. It feels so good to do that. Your black ass stood up there and tore this man Kwame down just like the coon you are. You proved his point. You proved the point that you don't know jack shit about journalism, that you were just put there because you tore black people down. At first, you was the little lame-ass dude chilling on the corner, just chilling in the corner. You were on that old school, new school crap with Skip Bayless. And y'all used to debate. I used to look at it like, who the hell are these 2 lame ass dudes? And then Cold Pizza came. I'm like, wait a minute. That's the dude who was there earlier. And then Skip Baseless, he lucky his ass still is around. He had to go into entertainment because his journalism skills suck. He tried to say Troy Aikman was gay. Troy Aikman and them was finna kill that white boy. Troy Aikman was gonna choke that white boy. He was gonna choke him. If he didn't get out of Dallas, he was finna get hurt. And Troy Aikman was about to leave Fox. He had to apologize and take back everything he said in order to come to Fox, because they were gonna lose Troy Aikman, and they weren't finna pick you, Skip, over Troy Aikman. You out your goddamn mind. Troy Aikman been carrying that damn program for a long time. And it's just crazy that you just picked the time to not even enhance a brother. You didn't even enhance anybody, man. You just basically said, F what he's talking about. Let's talk about his playing career. He never said anything about his playing career. He even said himself, I'm not disputing my playing career. I want to talk about why you guys don't uplift black people, or black men especially. You never even said nothing about that. All you did was what I'm doing now, screaming. And at least I make sense. Your bum ass ain't make no sense. Everybody saw what Kwame was talking about. You just gave Kwame another W. You just showed your ineptitude as a journalist. You showed that you've gone to the other side and now you're entertaining. You're an entertainer now. So everything you say doesn't have to be validated anymore. You're done. And you know why he called out Mike Wilbon? Because that cue ball head ass guy, who I think got a little sugar in his tank, probably got a lot of sugar. I think his ass is Project Kool-Aid sweet. You know, allegedly. But he called him out because that's what he is. That he over there with his massa. Tony Kornheiser is the massa. He the good old token Negro. Might want to hear that crap. Then all you journalists who ain't even journalists no more gonna take away from the night of the Hall of Fame with Kobe, Shamika's Whole Claw, Rudy T, Tim Duncan, KG. All these people you're taking away from. And then the coaches, the lady from Baylor, I forgot her name. And then the other coach they talked about, the other coaches. You gonna take away from their shine to big up the media on the night before? Nobody give a damn about the media. F y'all. Y'all ain't do it. Y'all job is to tear black men down and tear black women down and tear the black community down in general. You guys have no structure. You basically showed that you ain't nothing but a token Negro. And guess what? We ride with Kwame. Kwame showed it. Kwame Bust Life. I will have it in the description box, man, of where to go. You can click hashtag Kwame Bust Life. Like I said, I'm not posting his videos because I want to grow my channel organically. I want to do it the hard way. I want to build it up so 10 years from now I could be like, man, I didn't ride nobody's wave. I just talked about what I talked about. And shout out to C-Pen for the win, a.k.a. Ibuku. Shout out to who did it this time, a.k.a. Big Bro. Shout out to Uncle Frank, Detroit T, Nick Jacobs, Chappelle Hannon. Man, I appreciate you, brother, for coming on my StreamYard, man. I really appreciate it, man. Goo Roach, he made the page. Sincerely, shout out to my brother Beans, my brother Kraken, my brother Marlon, my brother Rick Turner, my brother Christopher Moore, my brother Cliff, my sister Tracy. Cliff and Tracy on the mark. Please go look at their show. They have a real good podcast every Monday. Shout out Valentine. Shout out Ticket TV. Shout out Carcino for Life. Shout out Jada Black. Shout out LB So Wavy. Shout out Andrew Walker. Shout out Andre Bailey. Shout out to Joe Cool. You know, all my brothers, man. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Chris Cervantes, my Spanish brother, my Latino brother. Shout out to LBJ King. Dude Liddy. Shout out to him. Shout out to Gavin, a.k.a. Scoochie. Shout out to Bear Theater. Shout out to Everyday Gaming 98. Shout out to Too Raw for TV. He's doing his thing. Shout out to Mac Mizzle. Shout out to Neil, aka Mr. Griselda himself. Shout out to Clem. Thank you so much, Clem. Skippy Tone, Lefo, Organically Powered Life. I know you've been working a lot, so you catch it when you can. I'm gonna try to make some more real videos for you, man. And I want you to send me some more of that stratagems, man, so I could do another video on that. I lost the other two because I had a lot of stuff I had to do, but I need you to send me those. Who else I'm missing? Stephanie Williams, that's my girl. 225 girl, shout out. Love both of y'all. Thank you for coming to the page. And if I missed you, shout out to you. Much love to you guys. And continue to support the page, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you could donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDIITV. And thank you all for listening. Thank you for the support. And if I missed you, didn't give you a shout out, man, hey, I apologize, man. Real talk. Oh yeah, Mr. KC. How could I forget? Mr. KC, shout out. That's my guy. Mr. KC be coming in with that old school style. Say, man, I don't even feel where that's going. Oh yeah, shout out to Q Lee. How could I forget my Florida brother? Shout out to Sterling Young. Sterling Young and Q Lee, my Florida brethren. Almost forgot y'all. Shout out to Uncle Leon, Mama, Dita, Jonathan, the girls, everybody, man. If I missed you, I apologize. I'll catch you on the next one. We are out. Daisy! Oh, man, I had to burp. My fault. Daisy!